So, did you know Marvel has a new Illuminati team? Don't worry, even Marvel seems to have forgotten they introduced them. A couple of years ago, they revealed an insanely cool new Illuminati roster, only to do absolutely nothing with it. But let's dig into who's on this new roster and why I really hope we see more of them in the future. In 2023, Marvel revealed a new Illuminati lineup consisting of veterans like Mr. Fantastic, Iron Man, and Doctor Strange, along with new additions such as Blue Marvel and Emma Frost. The Hulk briefly worked with them but quickly parted ways. They were introduced in the 2023 Thanos miniseries, where they banded together to stop Thanos from discovering Death, who had chosen to erase her memories and live as a normal human. We were never told exactly why they formed or how this particular group of characters were chosen, but it was clear they had already been working together for quite some time. They had been approached by Death, who promised to provide them with information about the future in exchange for their help in allowing her to live a human life. That deal was threatened by Thanos and his relentless pursuit of her. Throughout the series, the Illuminati mostly served as antagonists to Thanos. They did everything they could to protect Death, but ultimately failed when Thanos captured her and trapped her in the Death Stone. Still, despite their failure, it was clear that the Marvel Universe now had a new Illuminati, and I was excited. The original Illuminati included Iron Man, Mr. Fantastic, Charles Xavier, Namor, Black Bolt, and Doctor Strange. Over time, the group expanded to include members like Medusa, Beast, Black Panther, and several others. The team eventually disbanded after the Secret Wars storyline, following the disappearance of several key members. For years, it seemed like the Illuminati had ceased to exist. That obviously changed with the 2023 Thanos miniseries. This marked the first time the Illuminati had reformed since Secret Wars, and it came with a couple of really interesting additions. Both Blue Marvel and Emma Frost were inspired choices. I've always wanted Emma Frost in the Illuminati. I believe she was even considered as a potential member in the lead up to Secret Wars, but it never happened. She's the only mutant who is morally ambiguous, still firmly a hero, and powerful enough to be respected as a leading figure of mutant kind. I honestly can't think of a better choice to represent mutants than Emma Frost. Blue Marvel, on the other hand, is a bit more confusing but still interesting. It was previously established that he wasn't a big fan of the Illuminati and didn't believe a group like that should exist. He even condemned people like Black Panther for being part of it, so it's a little strange to see him now included in that team. There are plenty of possible explanations. Maybe he changed his mind, maybe he believes he can do more good from the inside, maybe he sees himself as a moral counterbalance. The problem is that the story doesn't explain any of this, so we are left to fill in the gaps ourselves. And that's exactly why I need more of this Illuminati. I want to know why they reformed, I want to know why each of these characters chose to join or rejoin the team. I'm also curious why some former members didn't return or weren't even invited back. There's so much potential here, which makes it even more frustrating that Marvel seems to be doing nothing with it. After the Thanos miniseries, this version of the Illuminati has made exactly one appearance in a West Coast Avengers issue, and even that was about a year ago. I genuinely don't understand why Marvel would introduce such a major development only to immediately sideline it. This team could easily carry its own miniseries or even an ongoing title if they put in the effort. Marvel Comics as a whole has felt pretty stale lately, so a team like this would be a great way to shake things up, especially at a time when they seem hesitant to try anything new or different with their characters. A series centered around this Illuminati roster could explore entirely new character dynamics while also giving us a better understanding of why they came together, what their goals are, and how they function as a unit. Illuminati has always been one of my favorite concepts in Marvel Comics. The idea of a group of heroes who arrogantly and sometimes rightfully believe they know better than everyone else and are willing to make decisions that affect the entire world is such a compelling concept. It's no surprise that their existence has led to so much conflict over the years. The Illuminati is a team that operates in the shadows, and their decisions have come back to haunt them more than once. Yet they keep going because they believe the benefits outweigh the consequences. It's also not a team where you can just throw random characters together and expect it to work. The members need to hold positions of power in the Marvel Universe and have a slightly questionable moral compass to make the dynamic believable. Otherwise, the team falls apart. We even saw that when Steve Rogers, aka Captain America, briefly joined the Illuminati. The tension and conflicting ideologies within the Illuminati have always made for incredibly compelling stories, which is why it's so baffling that Marvel has barely done anything with this new version of the team. Emma Frost joining the team alone opens the door to so many story possibilities. I really hope this changes soon because right now this team feels completely wasted, and that sucks considering how much potential it has just sitting there waiting to be explored.